Hi, I'm Tom from O2UK Design, and I'm going to show you how you can sign up as a contributor to O2UK Design magazine, and you can submit your own articles and events and promote what's going on in the world of sustainable design and hopefully get others inspired and involved. So if you want to be a contributor to our magazine, it's free to join. Simply click on the Join tab at the top of our website. So click on Join and it'll take you through to the registration page where it tells you a little bit about the benefits of joining O2UK. And if you're keen to join up, then basically click the Register Here button. We've also got submission guidelines and terms and conditions which you can read, and then just click Register Here. It's very simple. Just give yourself a username and enter your email address and click Register, and you'll be emailed a password which you can use to log into our website. And you can log into the website from the registration page that we were just on, or you can also come here, and I'm just going to click login down here because I already have a username and password. So I'm going to enter that here and hit login. It's as easy as that. And once you're in here, don't be overwhelmed by the amount of information in the dashboard. Basically, most of this is fairly basic information that you don't really need to worry about. If you want to submit an article, all you need to do is you need to look over to the left where it says Posts, so you're going to post an article, and hit Add New. And here it works very much like Microsoft Word. You just give it a title, so I'm going to just call that Article 1, and then in the main area you can write your article content. And you can format that as you would normally, so you can underline it, italics, bold. If you want to make a heading, then you can use the pre-formatted headings within this menu. So for example, heading 1 would be the main heading in your page, but I'm going to leave this as paragraph. You've also got a little chain here, so if you highlight some text, click on the little chain and you can enter a link to another website or another page within the O2UK site. And there's also a spell checking tool, all sorts of things. If you're pasting text from Microsoft Word, one thing that's quite useful to do is just see this little clipboard with a Microsoft Word icon. If you just do paste from Word and paste your text in there, then it can solve some of the formatting issues that you get with Microsoft Word, because Microsoft Word has all its own fonts and paragraph spacing, etc. coded into it, so that can sometimes make the website look a bit strange. So if you're pasting from Word, just use this, paste it in, and click Insert, and that will solve your problem. And that's really all there is to it. If the menu, sometimes you might find that there's less options, but there's a little thing here called the kitchen sink, which if you click it, you get just the basic options, and if you click it again, you get more advanced options. So if you're wondering where some of your menu items have gone, just hit the little kitchen sink, which looks like a color palette. The other thing you might want to do is insert a picture in your post. We always like pictures on O2UK. It's a design website, so it's good to make things look nice and get people excited. So where it says upload insert, there's a little square. Just hit that square, and this allows you to upload images. So simply choose a file from your computer, hit select files, pick an image, whichever one you want. So little picture of a bird here. Once it's loaded up, you can give it a title, so I'm just going to call this bird, but you can call it whatever you want. You can also give it a description if you want, and choose the size. So in this case it's a very small image, and I'm just going to leave it at full size, but if it's a very large image you might want to shrink the size and tick one of the other options so that it doesn't spread outside the page on your web browser. And once you're ready, just hit Insert into Post, and there you go. It's as simple as that. So once you're ready, you want to publish this on our website, just go over to the right hand side and you'll see categories. So we've got quite a few categories on O2UK Design, all different types of design. So in this case I'm just going to click Nature and Graphics and Branding. You can click as many or as few as you want, but at least one category means that you'll be indexed properly on our website, and it helps people find the sort of information that they're interested in. And when you're ready, just hit the blue button here, Submit for Review, and one of our editors will then look at your article, and as long as it meets our submission guidelines, then it will be published on our website. That's all you need to know. If you want to get a bit more advanced, then scroll all the way down to the bottom when you're making your post, and there's a little thing here called All-in-One SEO Pack. So this is basically to help the search engines find your article and index it properly so that other people can find it easily when they're using Google or Yahoo. So give it a title that represents what you think people might be searching for in the search engines. Give it the description that will show up on the search engine, so limit to 160 characters, which is, you get a little count here, so if you type something in you can see it counts up the characters, and then any keywords that you want to include separated by commas. So you don't have to do that, but it does help people to find you more easily in search engines, which is good promotion for O2UK. It's also good promotion for you as the author of your article. Okay, so once you've done that, submit for review, and it should go online at least within a couple of days. One of our editors will take a look. The other thing that you can do as a contributor is add events. So if you want to add an event, just look on the right hand side here, we've got a little events section, so click on add event, and it's very much the same format where you add a title, so I'll call that event 1, and then I can enter my event description without the spelling mistakes, and then you've got a few formatting options, not as many here because it's just for the events calendar, but you can make things bold or italics, and you can also add links. And there's a little tick box here, all day event, so if it's an all day event just tick that, and then underneath it's basically a calendar system, so you can add the start date, the end date, and if you want to, this is optional, you can add specific times that it starts and ends on those days. Though obviously if it's an all-day event then you don't need to do that. You can also add a location, which is optional but it's highly recommended, so for example we enter in here Birmingham NEC, and that's really all there is to it. There's also a link section, make sure you add the full link with http:// at the beginning of your link. And so for example if you've got an official website for your event or some other information on the internet where people can find out more, then add that link here, and it makes it easy for people to find out about what's going on in the world of sustainable design. And once you've finished, just click Save Event, and that will go through to our events calendar. And then you simply log out. When you're finished, you can click back at the top here, back to the O2UK website, and once we've approved your posts, your articles will be featured here on the home page and within the category that you've selected. And also if you click on events at the top, then your events will be published in the events calendar. That's all there is to it.